Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. I put myself in a little bit of a pickle this couple of weeks. First of all, I have a date signed up for the dyno. I got a dyno the beginning of August. There's a couple things I want me to do before I'm ready for it. The first thing is I'm going to change up my water pump so that everything fits a little bit nicer. I got to put new wheels and tires on it because they want good tires on it. And to top the whole thing off, I tore my shoulder. This is exactly what you need when you build a race car. So we're actually not going to do the wheels today, as I'm still waiting on some hub-centric rings to help center the wheels a little bit better. What we are going to do though is the water pump, because let me pull it out for you real quick. As you can probably see, the truck inlet is up high like this. Well, the Camaro inlet is much lower down to the pulley and gives a little bit more up high freedom for swaps and stuff. So a lot of people were saying they switched these out when they did their truck motor swaps. So I'm going to give that a try. Ow. See if that makes it a little bit easier to cool this down. So let's get to it. Okay, water pump's out. That didn't hurt me nearly as bad as I thought it would. Okay. So here, this is my trunk water pump. Here is the Camaro water pump. Very similar. The only difference is that immediately pop out is going to be this upper hose, and the fact that the Camaro doesn't have a third bolt for the tensioner. So I think it's probably a good thing I went and bought a Camaro tensioner too. But yeah, we'll switch the thermostat over. We'll get that all lined up. Real quick, I'm going to do a test fit. Because on the forum, some people were saying you also need to use a spacer so you can keep using all your truck accessories. I just want to do a quick test fit to make sure that's actually true. Okay, take two. there like that. And clearly that's not going to work with my truck accessories. I think I did it, but I'm really concerned about that inside gasket. Alright, so it turns out I did ruin the gasket, so I just threw one of those in there. But the Camaro water pump is in, and it's already a huge improvement. Gotta throw a tensioner on, throw some belts, throw some hoses on. I gotta chop up this upper radiator hose, figure out what my fitment's gonna be for that. Anyways, let's get to it. Alright, starting to get kind of dark and I still don't have good lighting in my garage, so flashlight will have to do. Anyways, that's a Camaro water pump with a Camaro tensioner on a Chevy truck engine. The lower hose on, my heater cord delete. Now the only hard part is going to be figuring out how to get this upper hose. It used to be the hose went from there, like a big port on top of there, and it gave me a big air pocket, but now my port's down there, and it's pretty obvious I'm going to need a pretty hard 90-degree angle in like 2 spots. This hose I has 2 90-degree angles. They're right next to each other, so that's not going to fly. So what I think I can get away with is the hard 90 here. I'll have to like softball it over here or something. Anyways, I'm gonna play this upper hose a bit, and I'll show you guys the results here in a second. Oh yeah, light rain. Anyways, I don't think there's any way that radiator hose is gonna fit, so I'm gonna run to the parts shop, see if there's anything else they got that'll make it work.
Backspace access.
Wow, there's no light in this garage as soon as the sun goes down. Okay, but either way, that radiator hose I think will work. Got a little bit of trimming to do. But after that, I think we're good to go. So go ahead and get that knocked out real quick. Alright. That's more like it. It's much more sleek. The air intake's going to fit way better with this setup. And of course there's a zip tie on it, but in the words of David Freiberger, make it run, don't make it right. And that's what this is going to do, it's going to make it run. So, it's getting too dark to see, so I'll continue this and part 2. Here we go. Woo! There. Okay, part 2. Sun's back and I lost a lot of hair. So, I got the water pump in. I have some of the intake put back in. I need to figure out how to do the rest of the intake. Top off the coolant, and then we can move on to the next part, which is putting my Voxx wheels on the Volvo. So I'm going to take a second to figure out the intake, and then we'll get right back to it. Alright, that's how the intake's going to sit on that for now. I have mass airflow plugged back in, plenty of clearance on the serpentine belt, and the hood closes as it is. So we're going to move on to wheels.
Alright, this definitely seems like something you should have a power tool for.
I know.
What happened to your impact gun?
At the shop. They get 4 or 5 inches off the ground.
I'm guessing if you did this was mostly a time lapse.
Pretty much. So, picked up some hub-centric rings. They should help me be able to center the spacer on my studs a little bit better. Just like that. I should be able to just throw these lug nuts back on. I've got this out. Let's do a little side by side. A little bit taller, way fatter. Sweet. I guess before I put that on, I ought to make sure the lug nuts I got actually work for this. Oh yeah. It's gonna be really tight. I have to roll my fenders just a little bit. Unless the overload springs can handle it. Oh yeah. That looks good. That looks really good. Okay, let's see how much of the other side we can do.
Okay.
Oh, thank goodness, I don't need to trim my fenders. It's very nice. Man, that looks really good. Let's see back end.
Is that dropped all the way?
Oh yeah, that looks mean, dude. Yeah, that's all the way down. Alright, let's flip the car around and do the fronts. I knew it was too good to be true. That's my thermostat. I'll have to try that again later. Still going for wheels. Oh man, this thing looks so mean. Oh. Yeah, we're pulling it out for a quick photo shoot here in a second. Alright, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Next time, we're gonna figure out the thermostat. We're gonna start getting ready for go to the dyno, because the dyno's coming up pretty soon. I promised that at the beginning of the year. We're taking it to the dyno, see what it can do. But for now, I'm just gonna back it in the garage. We'll take care of the thermostat later, take care of the shoulder later, and we'll see you guys next time.